I request the dignitaries to take their seats on the dais. In the pursuit of intelligence, we are not just building machines that think, we are redefining the way we understand ourselves. A very warm welcome to the inaugural session of the RAIT ACM Special Interest Group on AI, Student Chapter's Neural Nexus AI Bootcamp. I am Vinolia Ponsing, Junior Publicity Chief at RAIT ACM SIGAI Student Chapter, and it is an honor to welcome you all to this exciting journey. We are truly privileged to have with us today our chief guest, Mr. Sunil Kumar Sir, Mr. Krishna Kumar Sir, our principal, Dr. Mukesh G. Patil Sir, esteemed HODs, faculty members, student participants, and the ACM team who have contributed to this event. Now, I invite our chief guest, Mr. Sunil Kumar Sir and Mr. Krishna Kumar Sir, Principal Dr. Mukesh D. Patil Sir, Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary Ma'am, Mr. Soham Wankhede, to come forward for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, marking the beginning of this event with positivity and wisdom. This symbolizes the light of knowledge, innovation, and guidance that will lead us through the day.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदाम्.
Thank you for this auspicious beginning. The lighting of the ramp truly represents the enlightenment and inspiration that will guide us through this event. Now, I invite our principal sir to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Sunil Kumar Sir. Next, I invite Sir to felicitate Dr. Ujjwala Bharambe. Now, I invite Sir to also felicitate Mr. Krishna Kumar for joining us today and Also, I would like to invite Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary ma'am to felicitate our esteemed principal sir. The RAIT ACM SIGAI student chapter is dedicated to nurturing knowledge and innovation in artificial intelligence. As part of the globally recognized Association for Computing Machinery (ACM), our special interest group on AI, SIGAI, provides a platform for students to explore, learn, and contribute to the rapidly evolving field of AI through workshops, competitions, and networking opportunities. Neural Nexus, it is not just an AI bootcamp, it's a movement where ideas turn into reality, where creativity blends with technology, and where we push the limits of what AI can achieve. Over the next few days, participants will engage in thought provoking discussions, competitive events, and hands on AI projects designed to challenge and inspire. Debate, a platform to discuss different perspectives on AI. AI Ideathon, where participants will present innovative AI ideas. AI Coding Competition, a chance to showcase AI programming skills. Gen AI Workshop, a deep dive into the future of AI with an industry expert. Valedictory Ceremony, celebrating our journey and achievements. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary ma'am, head of the CSE department, to address us.
Very good afternoon to one and all present over here. Today's chief guest and all the panelists who are present over here on the dais, respected principal sir, my fellow colleague Dr. Pallavi Chauhan, Sumitra ma'am, and the organizing team and dear participant. So indeed it is privilege to stand in front of you to inaugurate this 1 week fully loaded AI program. As you might have seen through the notifications, the student body of RAIT ACM SIGAI chapters, they come up with the proposal of having AI bootcamp. And that time also, as sir has given the direction that this year we have to do, this is the year of AI 2025, and AICT is proposing lot many activities to be done under the education umbrella, and we are happy that students have taken this into consideration and they come up with the idea of AI bootcamp, and they planned various activities, not just the workshop or a talk, but the other activities where you can see how you can probably use AI in lot many problems which you can solve for the society. So they are come up with various ideas, and we were very happy to allow them to do this kind of activities. And now in this week span you will able to see those activities happening, and of course, as she rightly mentioned, that lots of things are there. It is fully loaded activities. So without wasting much of the time, I wish very best to all the team members for this complete week of activities, and I hope that students will try to get the fullest of this. And once again, I would like to thank all the esteemed panelists who agreed to come here and share their views on the Gen AI, future of Gen AI, and also Principal Sir for allowing us to do this kind of activities as a part of SIGAI chapter. So I wish all the best to all the team members and also the participants. The appeal that you can engage into yourself in lot many such activities to get the complete insights about the AI and Gen AI. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Your guidance is truly invaluable to initiatives like this. Now, I would like to invite our esteemed HOD of the IT department, Dr. Pallavi Chauhan ma'am, to share a few words with us.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Respected principal sir, respected panel members today, faculty members and dear participants. As madam have mentioned the details about the event, and the name is self-explanatory that it is neural nexus. So I believe everyone is aware about the term neural, right? Which neural? Artificial or biological? Both. Okay. So you do believe that you have been involved into the neural network artificially, biologically, right? Biologically, true. Artificially, yes. Approximately, any idea how many biological neurons we have in our body? Approximately, yeah, 10 raised to 40. And if you tie them one after another, it will become a long thread that can have a complete round to the earth. Okay, that is what we have studied long back. So that you imagine the potential of the neural term, though it is a biological term or artificial term, understand the potential this term is having, and the schedule you have, that schedule you try to take benefit of all the events given to you. We have participations from other organizations as well. So I would say best of luck to everyone, and please show your active participation in everyday activity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for those insightful words. I am privileged to invite our principal, Dr. Mukesh G. Patil sir, to officially inaugurate Neural Nexus AI Bootcamp and share his insightful words with us.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. The bootcamp is yet to start. Okay, so you should have full of energy. Good afternoon. Yeah. Today's panelist, Mr. Sunil Kumar, Mr. Krishna Kumar, Bharame Madam, my HOD colleagues, faculty, students, and SIGAI committee members. First of all, I would like to congratulate SIGAI for taking this initiative. And as spoken by Dr. Sangeeta ma'am, as AICT has announced this year as a AI year, and AICT is also encouraging to conduct a lot of activities. So I think in the first or second week of January, I received an email from AICT stating that this year AICT has announced as a AI week, and they have asked us to submit the activities which we can do at the institute level, and all these activities will be noted by AICT. So immediately I got a proposal from Sangeeta ma'am and this ACM SIGAI that we can celebrate AI week, and that's why I would like to congratulate SIGAI team and Sangeeta ma'am and Pallavi ma'am for taking the initiative. Lot of activities are planned here. You learn a lot of new things, and most of you are either students of AIDS or AIML as a specialization, and this will be the unique opportunity to learn from the experts, and whatever the knowledge you will gain, and you should not stop. Okay, the advantage you are being in D.Y. Patil University is a multidisciplinary university. We have different schools. The important school is we have School of Medicine, and lot of potential is there in the medical domain, as you can use AI in medical field, and this domain is booming like anything. The second domain, as we have engineering laboratories, we have set up a lot of new laboratories. You go to any laboratories, you will find the potential of AI in that. As you take example of robotics and drones, lot of potential you can use AI in robotics and drone. AR VR is there, cloud computing is there, IoT is there, and all this facility is available in house. Okay, now it is up to you as how will you use this AI in this laboratory, and you will come up with lot of new ideas and innovation. And the next thing is D.Y. Patil University also have innovation and incubation center. So if you come up with any new idea or innovation, you will get an opportunity to have your own incubation in the D.Y. Patil University. So this is the unique facility available for the students and faculty members of D.Y. Patil University. So I encourage you to take part in all these activity, active participation in all these activity. come up with a new innovation. Don't worry whether the innovation or the idea will work or it will fail. Okay, your innovation will must start with failure, I'll say, and everyone have gone through the same phase. So don't get discouraged if your idea is not working, but try to explore as what are the reasons for the failure of that idea. I'm sure that you will get an alternate solution and you can come up with a very good solution than what you are thinking previously. So I wish you all the best, and I'm sure that this week will be fruitful for all the students. And once again, I would like to thank panelists for accepting the invitation and being a part of this neural nexus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words and support. Now, it's time to meet our incredible panelists, each an expert in their own right, shaping the future of AI with their innovative work and deep insights. Let's dive into the discussion as they share their knowledge and visions for the evolving world of artificial intelligence. I am honored to introduce Mr. Sunil Kumar, sir. He is a deep learning enthusiast with extensive experience in computer vision and the development of conversational AI solutions using leading open source libraries such as TensorFlow, Caffe, PyTorch, and OpenAI. He has a strong focus on generative AI, large language models, computer vision, conversational AI, and reinforcement learning. Then, Mr. Krishna Kumar, digital product expert and IT banking advisor. He has more than 3 decades of work experience managing IT in a large public sector bank at various levels. He is a retired senior IT executive from a large PSB. We are very happy to have you with us today, sir. Now, it's my privilege to introduce Dr. Ujjwala Bharambe, who has an inquisitive and curious mind driven by a strong passion for understanding the intricate workings of artificial intelligence and its boundless potential. With a PhD from the prestigious IIT Bombay in geospatial analytics, they have spent over 20 years as a computer science professor, imparting knowledge and fostering innovation. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our incredible sponsors for the generous support in making this event a success. A special thank you to Interview Buddy for being our interview partner, helping us prepare for future opportunities with confidence. We appreciate Cool Knit Knot, our gifting partner, for adding a thoughtful touch to our celebrations. A big thank you to Hindustan Perfume, our perfume partner, for bringing a refreshing essence to the event. Lastly, we are grateful to Vedic Valley, our grooming partner, for contributing to our overall well-being. Your support has been invaluable and we truly appreciate your partnership. Now, we would commence with the panel discussion.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to moderate this panel discussion on the topic Embracing the Era of Gen AI. Today, we stand at the frontiers of the technological evolution where Gen AI is reshaping the industry and it is redesigning the way we work. To give us deeper insights in the topic of Gen AI, we have panel of experts joining us today. So let's begin. So the word artificial intelligence started in the year 1956. From then on, we have seen how AI has significantly evolved from the rule-based algorithms to machine learning algorithms and deep learning, and today it is Gen AI. I would like to ask Krishna Kumar sir, how has Gen AI evolved in recent years, and what are the key breakthroughs that have brought us to this point?
Thank you, ma'am. Hello. Yeah, thanks for giving me the first mic. First of all, let me congratulate you for putting together a very good panel. Actually, you have the academics here, you have the industry lead, and you have the ultimate, using team that gets to implement these kind of solutions that come to the market. So that's a very good mix. Good. Congrats to the team and you for putting together a team. Well, AI, while I was talking, when we came in here, we were discussing. You people are studying, and all of us would have studied in the college, a lot of things, a lot of theories. Over a period, earlier it always used to look purely academic, whatever you study in the college, whether it is computer science or any other stream. While you come to work in the real world, none of those things you come across as a practical implementation. That has been the general academic scenario. It is different with IT. In IT, the interest factor in the young so-called, the population has always been to do with the ability to work on the things that you study. So coming to what the evolution of AI, I would say over a period I have been involved in implementing these kind of systems for quite a long period. I wouldn't like to name it because it's too long. So what I have noticed is that initially we started the evolution of the ecosystem per se, started with automating systems using computers. That has been the case for a long period initially. Then we came across robotic process automation. Then we came across things called machine learning. Then AI, and then now generative AI. This discussion, I presume, is focused more around generative AI. So the good thing about this is that while we learn, we step out of the academic, whatever studies you complete, and then dive straight into the real world implementation. Generative AI, I believe, the way it has been, like she was saying, it has been envisaged, it has been dreamt about by many people for a long, long period. Lots of research has gone into it. And now it has come to a stage where we are seeing it happening real life. I presume that it is still in the very initial stages, and there's a long way to go, but these are interesting times.
Sunil Kumar sir, would you like to add on to this?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Obviously, I'm basically attending this at my personal capacity, so all my opinions are my personal, not representing any Google perspective. So what has basically changed? Obviously, as we were discussing, right, AI is there since 1950s. So what actually has changed? First thing is the computation capability. Obviously, like long back, having a 512 MB disk is like a huge amount. Even the computation capability both at the GPU level, and if you have also heard about tensor processing unit TPUs, that has also come in. Second part is amount of data that has been now accessible for training because of this internet. So if you talk about generative AI, or basically called large language models, those are AI models only. But now the parameter of this model has been exponentially increased to hundreds or billions of parameters. And also it has been trained on larger. That has basically made a significant difference on the model that we were used to use previously and now. And one more major breakthrough that has happened is in 2017, there was a paper called Attention All You Need. That's where the attention mechanism has been brought in, or transformer model has been introduced. So whatever we call GPT, and the T's represent the transformers. So that is basically a breakthrough where we transition from natural language processing. So till 2017, we were doing natural language processing. What is there in the text, we are just trying to process it. But now we are able to understand because of it has the contextual understanding of those texts. So those are few breakthroughs, I will say, that has significantly changed the way we interact with the machine. I won't say the model, I will say machine. So that point.
I would also like to add on something, right?
Yeah.
My context is different. I'm from academic background and research background. I'm working in NLP 2005, and sir has mentioned that there was one big attention volume. There is one more big, and that is Professor Fellow. There is one model which got into 2014 called as GAN, Generative Adversarial Network. There are two networks, generative. So what was exactly different in context of generative AI versus the normal AI? Earlier we used to take a kind of a snapshot of computer and then predict certain, but now generative AI of NLP or natural language, we are able to generate the sentence by given a context. Not possible earlier. Okay, and there are few techniques which were really very different compared to earlier models. And due to that, we were able to generate or create the content. Like I can able to create the text, the email, I can able to create the video. That generation or that sequence generation play very significant role in generative AI, and that exactly a kind of a difference or a unique character for traditional AI system versus AI system that actually changed the my understanding.
Yeah. Coming a little away from technical this one, ma'am, since you're from academics, I would like to ask you this from academics perspective. See, because any technology comes at first is introduced in the industry, the market, and then it reaches the academic, right? So from academics point of view, what does Gen AI mean to you, and how do you see it shaping the future of industries and society, starting from the educational institute? Because we as educational institutions, we always think about the societal benefit, but the industry thinks about the profit and the business.
Yeah. So I will answer this question in part. First part is what has changed in terms of academic or how has impacted specifically on the student spectrum. The first part is in academics, obviously there was certain models technically earlier like hidden Markov model or earlier model, but later on we have these new models which are there in the market. But the problem with implementing or performing the project or doing the research on these data-driven models is a kind of a difficult nowadays compared to earlier because the availability of data. So obviously all input as a data, and based upon that data generate the kind of output. So if you want to implement from the student perspective, research perspective, the limitation, the data sets which are available from the academic and research perspective. So from the academic and research perspective, from the usage perspective of the obviously has changed a lot of game in context of assignment, writing or generating small thing, learning something. There are lots of issues like academic integrity and all. But one positive aspect is that as it's 24-hour available, you can have a kind of a personalized learning and personalized understanding with these new tools which are available. Also, I have seen the standardization of English vocabulary, or the people who are from native background, they can, speak it very polishly or can have the resources was not available earlier. Like I can now have a reports or news article or summarization of research paper, which was for earlier I need access lot of other things compared to the current situation. So it has some positive aspects, academics, and in context of research, has some negative aspects also.
That was very well told, ma'am. And next, shifting from academics to industry, I would like to go to Sunil Kumar, sir, for this. So could you please tell us how business can leverage Gen AI to drive innovation and stay competitive?
So I think now the word of the era is now aging. This year word, I think last year it was Gen AI, now it's aging. So obviously it's like either you adopt a Gen AI or basically you will be eliminated from the market. That's how competitive market has become. From the Gen AI perspective, how industry should operate, obviously there will be a continuous learning that will be required. But at the end of the day, even if it is generative AI or large language model, the data is the prime importance on how good your model is. So your model is as good as your data. So obviously they have to invest on the data infrastructure. There will be a lot of new prompt engineering techniques that will be launched that has to be adopted so that they can reduce the hallucination part. That is a major concern. Because problem is that generative AI is like you ask anything, it has some answer ready, whether it is correct or not. Because at the end of the day, what's happening in the background is it's trying to generate and predict the next word. Whatever sentence that you have given, it's just try to predict the next word. For example, how are, then it can go, this question can basically end up in 100 different possibilities. So how you navigate that to a particular element, that's completely dependent on the prompt engineering and kind of data set that you have incorporated as part of what we call retrieval augment based generation, RAG based pipeline. Or if you have fine tuned that model, what kind of data that has been used. So that are the few things that is also prime consideration. And also the ethical angle also comes in. So what kind of application you are building. So obviously there is a term called, right, in Marvel that has been extensively used in Spider-Man. With power comes responsibility. So all the AI should be used responsibly to make sure the application that has been built are for good only. So that also has to be taken care by the organization who are incorporating and integrating this AI application as part of their work.
Okay, from academics to industry, next one futuristic question to Krishna sir. So what industries or sector you think will be most transformed by Gen AI in next few years?
That would be pretty, kind of no-brainer. This would be the education industry. Essentially, I believe when you talk about generative AI, I think the knowledge industry would be the most impacted, positively or negatively. It depends how it's evolving. And the educators, I believe, would have a tough time because there'll be, it would be assisted process for the educators to impart knowledge. And it could also be obviously misused while, it is being utilized for, let's say, not coming out with the actual work and probably generating. You would be difficult to differentiate between, student generated material or AI generated material. I believe over a period, the industry would evolve with tools to differentiate this kind of interjections. I hope so.
Since we are talking about data here now, ma'am, you also told us about the non-availability of data for academics. Let me ask you one thing. With Gen AI becoming very popular, there are few concerns about the data, the bias, the misinformation. So what are the biggest technical challenges facing Gen AI today? Like, can you give us more insights about the bias or the scalability?
Obviously, Gen AI or any sort of AI model, at least till now, has a background of mathematical distribution. So we have some prior data. Based upon that prior data, either we generate or we predict or we classify. Now, obviously, whatever data which you have input, based upon that only the output is going to come. But there are certain situations. So recently, I was in one conference, and there is one very different problem statement which I was, I have gone through. Is that there was one university in US, I don't remember the name, but the person was working on one project in Alaska where they wanted to identify a density of ice which is melting. Now the thing is that they are taking this particular measure from one device, and they are doing it from last 10 years. Now the problem is that this particular problem is live also, because they have to go, or they consider particular area, they need to consider specific point, and from those specific point only they have to measure the actual values, because it will get interpolated. Now the paper which was presented was rather than